Yo, welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. Dino Sternavis, aka Derek, and I'm here on a Thursday to give you, of course, the My 2 Cent. This is episode 25, by the way. Milestone. Creepy. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I truly do thank you. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins, I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. If you want to do anything for me other than watching it, thank you. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Now, if you want to do anything else for me, go ahead and hit the sub button. If you have not hit the sub button, if you have, thank you. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the sub button. We're on the road. We're on the road to monetization, and with you guys' help and ladies' help, of course, we're gonna make this fantasy into a reality. Other than that, if you want to do anything else for me other than those things, I'm not asking for a dime, not asking for a credit card number, not asking for anything. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week. I do this each and every week, you guys. I do not miss a day. That's creepy. I haven't missed a day since April. So this is really, I'm actually really trying to do this or whatnot. I just want to most definitely give a shout out to Adam Hangman Page. We did get some type of update on him. It is a concussion. He is under concussion protocol. And just like I said, we're sitting, if you are in religious or you have a higher power, make sure you're giving prayers out. And if you're not, make sure you're sitting some type of positive and healing energy to not only him but his family as well. I just want to show this again. I love this is one of my favorite ones that I got from Walmart. This is Adam Hangman Page. I love him to death. Hopefully, just like I said, hopefully we can hopefully he's all right. And also when I was at Walmart, because you know me, I do really weird stuff at Walmart. Not extra weird stuff, not the stuff you see in the bathroom. But I was in the electronics section, and I almost completed the remakes. No, I did complete the remakes. This is Resident Evil 2. This was only $20. So I got that from Walmart. And believe it or not, if you don't know me, if you don't know me personally, one of my favorite video games of all time, the franchise, the video game section side, is Resident Evil. It's one of my favorite storylines of all time. Not the movies. The movies are horrible. They've been trying to make new movies or new shows. They are both horrible. Do not watch them. Also, when I was doing that, I saw this. It is toward the wrestling thing or whatnot. I bought this. A lot of people have shitted on this game times 12. I don't know. I've never played it, but I got this. I want to check it out and see what's up with it. Eventually, I want to, for the show itself, I want to do rate video games that are strictly wrestling video games. Hopefully I'll get to that pretty soon as well. Now, but you're not here for that. You're here about my 2 cents. And of course, my show is about grabbing stuff from the news and bringing it into a 15 to 20 minute segment where I intimately talk about it, and you guys, sit down and just have a good conversation. That's what I do on my 2 cents. I enjoy this. This is just something off the rip. There are no notes here, so I'm going to be looking at you face to face with an intimate type of ambiance or whatnot. I don't have any stakes or no candles, anything like that. But I am going to talk to you face to face about stuff that is going on in the news. Now, we are going to talk about WWE, not AEW this go around. We're going to talk about WWE this go around and why people are thinking that now, since Vince is gone, and after all those layoffs are gone, we do have a new regime. We do have a person that's over creative, which is Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, and he is bringing back a lot of the people. Well, not a lot. He's bringing back some of the most important people that he had on NXT, bringing them on main roster, and doing a great job at it. Now, here's the thing. Some people are questioning, is the roster getting bloated like it was last time? Now, let's talk about it. Let's go into it. Let's go all the way back for probably a couple of years ago, where, of course, we were going through the COVID era of WWE, AEW, NXT. Also, was that in that anything that was on TV, we were going through the COVID era, and during that time frame, we got a lot of layoffs. We got a lot of releases from the company itself. I mean, it was really crazy to a point where weekly we would get 12, 10 to 12 people being laid off by the company. It was very incredibly shocking with some of these people that were being laid off. I can name some as of right now. They're back now, but we had the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson. Like they were gone right after a very weird WrestleMania match. We got a release from Bray Wyatt. Also, Hit Row was released. It was a gang of people that were actually mainstream that were left, that was gone from the company. And what they were saying was it was due to budget cuts, but they were making really good money hand over fist. Now we can fast forward into June, where we no longer have Vince McMahon. He has retired. They have let go of John Laurinaitis, who was over talent relations, who apparently was a trash talent relations person. So now we have Triple H. Triple H has brought a lot of people back from being laid off. If he could, he brought those people back. Now, here's the thing. Let's talk about the being bloated part. I don't think you can be bloated when you have 7 hours of paid TV. We're not talking about stuff on the streaming network. We're talking about stuff that you can watch on cable and basic cable or whatnot. You have 2 hours on Fox. You have 5 hours on USA. Now, let's go to the streaming, where you have Main Event or whatnot. I think is an hour long, and there are people on Main Event. Also, you have people that if you're not on the show, you're literally still getting paid. Apparently, you're still getting paid. You're still getting your check. But my thing is, the bloatedness can't be there because there are too many hours on the show. It's on shows itself. Now, here's where it gets a little bit weird, and I will say this because I am truly really good when it comes to predictions. I am truly the Nostradamus. My very first my 2 cents is what I said was factions are a good thing. Everybody believes that, including the new creative Triple H. He believes that, of course, factions are a good thing. So, if you think it's so bloated, he has done a great job when it comes to bringing people into groups. Now, if you're not utilizing people to the further extent, then you put them in a group and you make it work. I can tell you this with, of course, AEW with the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society with Daddy Magic and Cool Hands Ange. They're jobbers. They're truly, I like 2.0, but they're jobbers. They're jobbers. But they're really good because they're in a faction with the Ring of Honor champion. Now let's go to NXT. Let's go to NXT, where you have really great people there that are being molded and sculpted to something. So when we do get to the main roster, you will have a really great a faction. You have a faction. The Gato El Fantasmo or whatnot. Try saying that 5 times fast. Great faction or whatnot. I didn't even know that we were going to see Selena Vega again. Thank goodness we see Selena Vega. Selena Vega's back. It's a great thing. Let's go with the bloodline. Sami Zayn has been wandering for a very long time. We got him. Now he's with the bloodline. He is very, very relevant. Also, you have Imperium. You have the Brawling Brutes. And the Brawling Brutes make a perfect thing. Ridge Hollins and Butch. I promise you, they would have been gone by now. Since we have the Brawling Brutes, they are completely relevant. They may be even doing. They may be even doing the headline at Survivor Series War Games. That's the way it's looking. Damage Control, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. They look. Really, they have done a great job with bringing those two back and putting them into a faction. It is really, I tell you, that my content literally speaks for itself when I tell you these things or whatnot. It is not a bad thing to have people go around and you have them repackaged to a point where if it doesn't work, let them go for it. Don't let them go, just send them away for a couple of months, repackage them, and do it again. Here's the thing. Maximum Male Models. I know that a lot of people don't like Maximum Male Models or Maxine and the other Dupree with the Monsway and Mersois. With those people, they were literally going away when they were with that really horrible group with what was that group called? The group that Mustafa Ali had. It was a horrible group. Now they have keep repackaging them, and now they are relevant. Now they're relevant. Unfortunately, not relevant in a good sense, but they're relevant now. Now we have LA Knight back. He's not Max Dupree anymore. He's LA Knight. But the repackaging and the repackaging of the repackage, it works. It speaks for itself. I promise you. The cool thing about wrestling is that I think wrestling doesn't take itself too seriously. It doesn't. Think about it. We had Mick Foley, who was in a Royal Rumble 3 times as Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. That happened on wrestling, you guys. That happened on wrestling. When I tell you that you have too many hours to set up the bloatedness, no. And I will tell you this. Mustafa Ali did a great job when he blew up on Twitter, on social media. He did his thing, and look at him. He's back on. He's main eventing with Seth freaking Rollins now. So the thing about WWE and how great the new regime is over the old regime is that apparently people are listening. Shawn Michaels is listening. Paul Heyman is listening. Stephanie McMahon, Nick Khan, and of course Triple H. These people are listening and they are expanding those shows. If you look at Raw, Raw is more diverse with wrestlers now, and we claim it's bloated now since we were during the Vince McMahon era, where we had, 4 matches and the rest promos and video packages? Think about it. Triple H is doing a great job. I respect them times 12. The new regime is going to do nothing more. They're going to do more than great things. And no, hands down, it is not bloated. It is not bloated. I don't see it being bloated. I see the talent being used. They are. Now, if your question is they're not being used to what you think, then that's a personal problem and not a problem for the WWE, because they are what I'm looking at is that they are actually doing a great job. They're doing a really great job, and I respect them times 12. Now, once again, I will say this before I let this video go. I am not a WWE sympathizer. I am not an AEW hater. Okay? I just want everybody to get paid. Everybody deserves to get paid. That's my thing. Everybody in any type of wrestling organization deserves to get paid. And I truly think that there is numerous wrestlers and organizations after especially this horrible pandemic we had. It's more opportunity for everybody to get their money, including the companies itself. I'm not anti-company. I'm not anti, I'm so woke. I'm far from woke. But there's a stigma out there where, we get on YouTube and we do our content and we are just overpraising people and we're crapping on other organizations. No. I am truly a wrestling purist. I love wrestling down the line. I've crapped on WWE. I've crapped on AEW. I've done it all. All right. I've also given praise to AEW. I've also given praise to the WWE as well. So, like, share, and subscribe. To the people you like, to the people you don't like. I love y'all so much. Once again, make sure you're giving your thoughts and prayers to Adam Hangman Page. We love you to death. Tomorrow, of course, you have 2 episodes where I will be doing, of course, SmackDown and AEW Rampage. And Saturday, you will get the review of Halloween Havoc. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's it. The best is truly yet to come, you guys. And until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.